went out, hit the field, and
you?
did some investigations with non-surgical options. So let's take a look and then we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Are you one of many who just can't seem to lose the last couple of pounds? Or maybe you've lost the weight and now you've been left with loose, flabby skin. Exercise and diet are a good place to start. However, there also is a new non-invasive treatment that can help attack those tough spots. The best part about it, you don't have to go anywhere near a knife.
Well, there's so many clients just like that and potential patients who exercise, they diet, they just have those stubborn areas on the tummy, on the hips, on the outer inner thighs of unwanted fat. What do you do about the last 2 inches? Or you lose a lot of weight, you're happy with your weight, and your skin sags. Or you've had a baby and your skin sags. Or you have the curse of cellulite. Those are the 4 big things that bother women. Too much fat, too much skin, too much cellulite, or all 3.
And flab for men.
And flab for men, yeah. Usually male breasts and love handles are the 2 most common body areas. In the past, we really didn't have a lot to offer. I used to say to women and men, that's why we make candlelights and dimmers, because we just don't have a lot to offer. Okay. Now we do. Now we have a treatment we call LipoLite, and it uses radiofrequency current, like we used to tighten faces, but it sends a deep heat into the fat, laser-like infrared energy into the fat, and it turns on those processes that normally and safely break down unwanted fat. At the same time, it smoothens your cellulite and it tightens your skin. So now we have a weapon against all 3 things: loose skin, loose flab, excess fat, and cellulite. This is the LipoLite treatment head, and as you can see, it's not very threatening, certainly less threatening than a liposuction cannula. And there are 2 large rollers. These titanium rollers are radio frequency current electrodes, which is a fancy way of saying it sucks the fat and skin that's loose up into the treatment head and sends a deep electrical current into that skin and that fat. At the top is an infrared laser light that goes into the skin and heats the fat. So the radio frequency current stimulates collagen and elastin, the things that we lose as we get loose and flabby and aging, much like stretching elastic band, we get frayed. This builds the frays back up.
Okay, what about pain and time commitment?
It's very, very tolerable. You put this on the skin. It draws the fat up into the treatment head in the device, and it just starts to do its thing.
And apparently it's not very painful. So it's just like having laser hair removal, that sort of comparison. I haven't had either, but it's a little warm. It's not hot, but it's warm, and the idea is that it melts the fat. It doesn't get rid of the fat, but it gets rid of the lump, spreads it out. Right. What do you think? If a client comes to you and they say, I've lost weight and I have flabby skin, as a personal trainer, what would you recommend?
Well, most of us personal trainers and in the fitness industry don't believe too much in gadgets, okay? We believe in the hardcore working out, being dedicated, committing yourself, and making sure you're on a regular program. And working that program, say it's going to cost, I'm not sure how much, but it's going to cost a lot less than something like this. I'm not sure what the cost was on that, but liposuction or any type of thing is very costly. And if you go ahead and do your program, commit yourself, and I'm sure over time, as it took time to become heavy,